Imagine a scenario where the British pound suddenly gains strength against the US dollar. Sounds surprising, right? But here's where it gets intriguing. According to Kamal Sharma from Bank of America, this could very well happen if two key conditions align: a weakening US dollar and an improving UK economy. And this is the part most people miss. Even with inflation on the rise, Bank of America believes the Federal Reserve's potential return to interest rate cuts could keep pushing the dollar downward. So what does this mean for the British pound? Let's break it down. On August 22nd, Glonghoy highlighted Sharma's analysis, which suggests that the pound's fate is closely tied to these economic shifts. For the UK, the third quarter economic data will be a make-or-break moment. Why? Because it needs to prove that the second quarter slowdown was just a temporary hiccup rather than a long-term trend. Sharma emphasized, "We remain confident that trade agreements between the UK and both the US and the EU will act as a tailwind for the UK's economic growth." If this optimism holds true, Bank of America predicts the GBP USD exchange rate could climb to 1.45 by the fourth quarter. But here's the controversial part. While this forecast seems straightforward, it's built on assumptions about central bank policies and economic resilience that not everyone agrees with. For instance, what if inflation proves stickier than expected? Or if trade agreements don't deliver the anticipated benefits? These are the questions that could challenge this outlook. And this raises a thought-provoking question. Is the British pound's potential rise a sure bet, or is it overly reliant on factors that could easily shift? Whether you're an investor, an economist, or just someone curious about global currencies, this analysis offers plenty to ponder. What's your take? Do you think the pound will strengthen as predicted, or are there too many variables at play? Let's discuss in the comments. Remember, this content is purely for informational or educational purposes and does not constitute investment advice. While we aim for accuracy, we cannot guarantee it, so always do your own research before making financial decisions. Do you think the pound will strengthen as predicted, or are there too many variables at play? Let's discuss in the comments. Remember, this content is purely for informational or educational purposes and does not constitute investment advice.